Hey, what's up guys? It's Learning YuGiOh back at it again with another deck profile. This is my Pure Neos OTK. This is an elemental hero deck at heart. This is a Jaden love letter type deck. So let's get started. First, we are running one of the OG Neos, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I tried cutting these guys, but the GX in me just will not let me cut those guys, and it's been really tough, but I just want to make a go with those two cards in my deck. One copy of Honest Neos, 2 copies of Spirit of Neos, 1 Stratos, 1 Blaze Man, 1 Liquid, 1 Shadow. So basically we're playing, the standard E-Heroes. I'm playing 1 Aqua Dolphin and 1 Air Hummingbird, as well as 2 copies of Crosskeeper. The ratios, I went back and forth with Spirit of Neos at 1, at 2. I like it at 2. I don't think you need any other heroes in here at 2, even Stratos, because now we have EN Shuffle. You can just shuffle it back into our deck. Crosskeeper, I was playing this at 3, but it was starting to be cloggy. So I downed him to 2, and I kind of like it at 2, so I'm good with that. 3 copies of A Hero Lives. It is one of your best combo starters. 3 copies of E-Call, just because that's how I can justify playing all the heroes at 1, except for Spirit. Because this, essentially, having these right here turns everything into a 7 of, technically. You have 7 copies if you're playing A Hero Lives, of the level 4 lowers. And then with the E-Call, we're also playing triple EN Shuffle. So if you need to get one of these guys out, this is mainly going to get out your Spirit of Neos, but this is here. If you say you open this plus engage, you can use this after to go for like Blaze Man or Stratos. So that's pretty dope. Playing 3 copies of Lightning Storm because I need to add more board breakers to this deck, but I don't really know what. So like I thought about Forbidden Droplets. And honestly, I'm just going to kind of chill with this build until we get something else. We got 3 EN Engage Neo Space, which is one of the best starters next to A Hero Lives. We got 2 copies of Neos Fusion, 2 copies of Instant Contact, 2 copies of Favorite Hero, 1 Neo Space to go with the Favorite Hero, Miracle Fusion, 1 Poly to get searched off of EN, Fake Hero, which is essentially a 3rd copy of Crosskeeper, whereas we don't brick. If we see Crosskeeper and Fake Hero, it's not really as much of a brick, and you can use them both. Obviously, this one doesn't get you the draw, but we also play the Rhoda, so basically we're on 4 Crosskeeper, and then 1 Favorite Contact to round off the main deck. Ooh, bumped my camera. Now, we are going to get to the extra, and then we're going to talk about the side. Our extra deck is basically, like when I made this deck, I wanted this to be a combination between Jaden Season 1 deck plus Neos without, like, Neospatians overtaking the whole deck. There's a small engine in the deck, but they are, it's mostly about the elemental heroes. So these you can probably swap out, except Wild Edge. I want to find a way to make Wild Edge turbo viable. That's on my list of things to do. But this you can take out, that you can take out. I'm playing those guys purely for nostalgia. 2 Shining Neos Wingman, 1 Nebula Neos, 1 Brave Neos, 1 Air Neos, 1 Flame Wingman, and these guys are your instant contact targets. 1 Thunder Giant, because I fucking love that card. 1 Rampart Blaster, the Sunrise. And here's how, even though I'm playing those, you're probably like, how are you even getting them out? Grand Merge. Okay, Neos plus Avion or Neos plus Sinistrix gets you into Grand Merge, attack, and then you can get out Tempest, Wild Edge, Flare Wingman. I mean, you can even get out the good ones like Nebula Neos, Air Neos, Brave Neos, or Wake Up. And last but not least, we're playing the one copy of Wonder Driver. So real quick, just to kind of cover this, this card is hella fun. Okay, I've actually gotten cheesy wins using instant contact, summoning her out, attacking, going for honest Neos, and then I believe that would be 22 or 2250 for game, because that would put her, I think, at 45, so that would be like 2250. And I've actually gotten games off of that. It's so fun. But you can cut a lot of the nostalgic cards, but I just kind of wanted to fit them in because, I mean, that's why I'm making this deck. I'm making it to be like a workable Jaden character deck that you can actually get these out without playing all the materials, because that would just be a nightmare. I tried it. You can look at previous deck profiles I put out. This is the most competitive version of this deck that I'm putting out. So that's our extra, and now we're going to talk about the side. So, having said that, the best way to play this deck, and I'm fully acknowledging that and being objective, the best way to play this deck is the Cosmo Neos Turbo, but, you know, I wanted to try the OTK build, so I could not find a decent side. So what I basically did was I looked at Michael Bowden's build. I got to give props, dude's like the fucking GOAT. But what I did was I took a look at his deck and I kind of constructed my side around his, like, the main and all the Neospatians and stuff he's playing. So the one thing that I feel like people need to be playing and he isn't is Prisma. Like, this card is really, really good because you can Ian shuffle it out and then basically turn it into a Neospatian. You can, a hero lives him out, turn him into a Neospatian. You can E-Call, turn him into a Neospatian, so he's basically the Neospatian hero without having it in name. One Grand Mole, one Dark Panther, my third copy of Crosskeeper, because I feel like in that deck, you need it. Miracle Contact, the Neos Fusion, the Instant Contact, the other copy of Favorite Hero. N-Wave is actually really, really good at one copy in the Neos deck. And one card that nobody really talks about, and I'm actually going to talk about this at the end of the video, so I'll leave that there. And 2 copies of the Favorite Contact. So basically this side deck is mostly a conversion kit to turn this into Cosmo Neos turn skip. But we're gonna talk about this one card, and then we're gonna call this a video because I'm already at like 7 minutes. Okay. Battle of Sleeping Spirits. Let me show you why this card is broken. A lot of people don't know about it. It's a sleeper card. It's a side deck card. It isn't anything that's like super broken, but like check this out. Okay, this is literally our version of Double or Nothing. Okay, so we're gonna open up with Engage and Shadow Mist or some variation of that. So I'm gonna go Engage, pitch the Shadow Mist, and I don't care. I'm not showing the poly. I'm just literally pitch Mist, search Honest Neos. Okay. Get Spirit to field. Spirit's gonna search this. Okay. You're gonna send this back to deck. Get out OG. OG's gonna attack. OG's gonna die. Okay. You're gonna go Battle of Sleeping Spirits. Summon him out. After you do that, immediately Honest Neos onto him, and then attack. His attack will be 10,000 because if you read this card, okay, it says that if you special summon Elemental Hero Neos that was destroyed by battle, okay, if you just special summon any monster, but if it's Neos, his attack is doubled in the damage step. His attack, not his original attack, his attack. This plus that makes it 5k. 5k times 2 is 10,000. You attack something big, send him to the graveyard. If your opponent has a monster with 2,000 or less attack, you attack, and bam, GG. Guys, it's been fun. Learning YuGiOh is out, but I'm also back. I'm going to be making a lot of deck profiles and a lot of videos coming up. A lot of hero shit. Guys, stay tuned. Learning YuGiOh out. I'm gonna have to edit this video at the end.